Hey Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is your monthly reading for December 2018. It's a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. Capricorn, for those of you who hang out with me from time to time, you might notice that I'm doing something a little bit different, and we'll get into it in a minute. The moon is currently in Virgo. Capricorn, I got good news and bad news. The good news is I'm finally starting to wake up, and the bad news is I am finally starting to wake up. What does that mean? Why is that good news and bad news? I always feel sorry for the signs that get me first when I'm, kind of just warming up, because it's somber, it's all over the place. And then I feel sorry for the signs that get me when I have started to warm up, because it's doing too much. It's still all over the place. This is how it is. So the bad news is I'm waking up, and that means that you guys might get more dialogue than you really came here for. Alright, let's talk about what's up with the spread. Since it's the last month of December, of 2018, I thought we'd take a look at what's been going on in the past, kind of everything that was going on in 2018. What's going on currently, and then what will be going on, as we move through December and into 2019. I've had trouble turning over the cards, so if you see me struggling, I don't know what has made me decide to just really claw it out. That's what I did, and I like it. Hard to work with. Okay. So we got the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Everyday Witch Tarot, and the Llewellyn Tarot for anybody who might be interested. Let's see what is up. Where my glasses at? So I can see. Okay. We got the Temperance card. First major arcana that has come up since I started these readings. Big lesson for 2018. Oh, the Judgment reversed. Also a major arcana. Capricorn. Oh, I think that's... And the last card is the Eight of Swords reversed. So this talks about, pretty much what has gone on over the course of 2018 up to this point. Looks like there have been big lessons learned in patience, in being level-headed, which most Capricorn are kind of born with. Even if they're not very patient, they seem to be, to some degree, because a Capricorn can have a bit of a sternness and maybe somberness about them. And I think it makes them seem a little not slow, not slow like in a Taurus way, but just maybe paced, structured, I don't know. And that can mimic to me patience. So, Capricorn can come off that way anyway, but if that wasn't who you were, then this year, this is a lesson that you've learned and maybe continuing to learn, especially with the South Node, or K2, having moved into your sign. Now, having said that, the universe does not F around. That's why the universe is my boo. It's not surprising to me that you were the first sign to have these major arcana come up, no matter what they were. And the reason being is because that South Node has moved into your sign. So this is definitely going to be a time of big lessons learned for you in Cancer with North Node being there. It's not that other stuff won't be going on for the rest of us. Those nodes just moved out of my sign, Leo and Aquarius. So, you know, this is probably the big deal Holyfield stuff for you. I was going to say something else, but let's go ahead and move on. There could be Sagittarius involved with whatever's going on with you, with these big old life lessons and patience, and Sagittarius could be involved in that. This is also about, if I hadn't said so already, answering your true calling. Now, so is the Judgment card in its own sense, and it's reversed. So, you know, what I feel like with this card being in an upright position, as if the lesson has been learned, and maybe that part has, the Judgment card is in reverse. And the Judgment card, too, can be about answering the call, right? Answering your true call. This is when final decisions are made. This is when, let me get that right. This is when, what was I finna freaking say? In the upright position, it would be like this angel blowing this horn, like, wake up, you know, see who it is you are, see what it is that you really need to do in this existence. It's the rising of the dead. You've been dead inside. Wake up. So, you know, in a sense, this is almost a contradiction. You're learning some lessons, but at this point, maybe there have not been any final decisions made about where it is you need to destroy and renew self. This is a Pluto card, and that's about death and rebirth, destruction and construction. Keeping in mind, though, this is the line of the past. So there's a possibility that you could be still at a point where things are unresolved. This past could be coming into your present. We'll get there in a moment. Next card is the Eight of Swords reversed, which talks about where you may have been in some sort of mind fuck, trapped by your thoughts, their thoughts, everybody's thoughts, feeling some sort of sense of mental confinement. Maybe some of you even found yourselves considering, or maybe somebody came to you and tried to intervene and said, look, maybe you should get some help. Well, it looks like for whatever reason, this isn't the case anymore, Capricorn. And having learned patience, maybe you're not so anxious about things. Maybe you don't feel like your mind is taking power. Your unrested mind, your illogical mind, your anxieties. Maybe you are coming, or you have come to a point in the past where you've learned how to be patient with yourself. And maybe it is you're realizing that Rome wasn't built in a day. And so you're okay with being patient, being level-headed, and waiting to make a final decision until you have all of the details. That could be a thing. I'm just saying. So what we're doing right now, Capricorn, is Two of Swords. Let's see if we can get that focus. The writings on the wall. Two of Swords. Wow. Okay. The Four of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Reverse. The writing's on the wall, but maybe in the past you didn't feel like, maybe you weren't mentally focused on the right thing. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to stop the video for a second. I had to blow my nose, and now I don't remember where I was. But okay, let's get back to it. I was talking about the Two of Swords. I think the writing is on the wall. I think I was saying something about you may not have been focused on the right thing. Something changes about that, and maybe that is you having learned these lessons through the Temperance card, and feeling a little bit more at ease with yourself. Maybe you've dwindled down where there may have been multiple anxieties and mental frustrations. Maybe you have whittled them down to just a couple, and you're still not sure exactly which way to train your mental energies. Well, the Four of Swords says what you need to do is just calm down and relax, which is what you're learning through the Temperance card, and go to your private place, your quiet place, meditate. You have the ability to stand in your own power. You have the ability to create your own structure within your mind, body, and spirit. If you're looking, I think, to figure out what your final answer is to whatever question that you have at this point, you'll find it here. But you just have to be quiet about it, and it's going to help you make a decision. Now, the Queen of Cups, this thing right here, can be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I think it's somewhere niggling in the background, trying to pull at your heartstrings. But she wants a lot of unnecessary attention is what it is. And you need to, don't even look that way, because this is just unnecessary. Whatever it is going on, the Queen of Cups is niggling in the background. And that's because I feel like she's just emotionally too much. This is a cup you can't feel, Capricorn. I don't... while this is a feminine energy, this very well could be for same-sex couples. You know, this doesn't have to be a woman, but the emotional side, that feminine side, you know, is what's mostly apparent in this Queen of Cups. And it's not being done in the best way. This is somebody who should actually know better. But they don't, or they choose not to exercise the knowing of better. But you don't seem to be focused on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in my spot. I'm cool. I'm going to think about what I really need to be focused on, because I got this and that and the other thing out of the way, and all of that was in my head and was making it really, really hard for me to be level-headed and see what was really out there for me, because I couldn't focus because I was in my own head. And while I still haven't made a decision about what I'm going to do, not yet, because I got a couple other things I'm focusing on, and maybe the Queen of Cups is one of them. You're trying to decide, but the writing's on the wall, Capricorn. The writing's on the wall. Maybe you need an extra moment or two to see it, but you know, you already know what's up. Okay, so let's see what's going to be going on in the month of December as we move into 2019. We've got the Empress. I'm sorry, the Emperor. Look at him, looking all good. Very passionate, very, very, very passionate. The next card is the Ace of Cups reversed. And the last card is the Five of Swords. All right. Okay. Capricorn, this in my eyes is most definitely about a close relationship that you have with somebody. For most of you, it is a romantic relationship. But like, I mean, it doesn't have to be for the whole. It could just be somebody that you're close to. And this is powerful. Now, the Emperor is a very passionate man. you can't miss him when he stands in his own. He's actually scary. I think in the upright or the reverse, this guy can be scary. But, you know, if he's doing his thing and he's leading his troops, and even if he's doing it with a fiery passion, I think people can latch on to that in a positive way. Even though he's a little much, people will latch on to that in a positive way, because they know he's going places, and they know that he's powerful and strong, and they know that whatever it is he stands for it with full vigor. This man operates on passion. That's why all of that red, and he's got that big old, what is this? Is that a shield? He's too quick for you. He's too strong. And if you come at him with that bull, he's going to block it. And he's going to block it with a force. This ain't just no little stuff. So, Capricorn, this may be who it is that you're becoming as a result of having found out what you need to find out about whatever it is that you're going through. Answering to your true calling, and not allowing yourself to get trapped in all of these. I feel like you might be dealing with somebody too who is just maybe a different person every 36 seconds. And for a while you felt trapped in all of that. Like, who am I dealing with right now? Because 5 minutes ago we were drinking coffee and, you know, laughing and talking and having a good time, and now I got sad you, and here in 5 minutes it's gonna be, you know, the person who wants to kill me. So you definitely at a period where you're coming out of the way you deal with this, or having to deal with it. And I think it is because you get the answers and you decide to stand up and be passionate and be strong, and put your foot down, Capricorn, because this has gone too fucking far. Okay, so you know, at this point, no love. The Ace of Cups is reversed. If there was love at one point, the cup is just empty because there's nothing left to give. I think you would rather operate from a mental standpoint at this point. And maybe this, but the Queen of Cups too, I feel like, may have felt like this was the problem all along when dealing with you. It's like, where's the emotion? Where's the output of loving expression? Maybe they felt like you were emotionally void. Maybe you were. Maybe it's just Capricorn's way, just the way that Capricorn does things. Capricorn doesn't often express in that way. Either way, it was lacking, and it's going to continue to lack, if not completely go away. And the conflict doesn't really stop. I think you can here with the Emperor, I think that you can let a person know who exactly it is that they are dealing with, and they will remember it. But I don't think that it stops whatever it is that, whatever conflict it is. Somebody's fighting for the freedom of emotional expression, and they don't care who they take down while they fight for this. But in the end, do they really win? Because everybody's walking away. So you sitting here with your little heartbreak swords, because you got the Three of Swords right here. You got the Three of Swords right there. And that's about heartbreak and, you know, coming in between relationships and all of that stuff. So you're holding on to this, or not you necessarily, but whomever it is that this Five of Swords represents at this point, it's holding on to these swords like the victor. But really, what did you pick? And there's still uncertainty right there with the Two of Swords as they cross each other. It's still crossfire. You didn't win. You just thought you did. And again, when I say you, I mean that very generally. In this case, Capricorn, I feel like this may be whoever it is you could be dealing with. I think this is the Queen of Cups. I think this is kind of the way it ends up for them. This is your future. You walk away. I see you walking away. And I see the other person, which I really strongly believe is Queen of Cups. Maybe being a smug, standing like they're strong, but I think they realize in the end that it was by their own doing. So they walk away as if, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't do me like that, because whatever, and I won, you know, I'm not going to talk to you anymore, and forget you, I don't want to be with you, I won, and you say, cool, whatever. That's fine. And then they realize in the end, while they did all of this huffing and puffing, now there's nobody left. And now they stand alone with their heartbreak. Okay? So Capricorn, as you move into 2019, you definitely could be moving on, and I think you find your final decision here. This is happening right now. This is happening right now for you, and this is where you end up. So congratulations, Capricorn, for omitting any toxic energies out of your life. 2019 is a new year, and I hope you enjoy it and make the best of it. Let me say too, though, with that South Node in Capricorn, like I talked about earlier, be careful of things like this continuing to come up, these themes that need to be addressed. They're going to continue to come up probably for you. But I think that this is a situation that you've been dealing with in 2018 that probably wraps itself up. Now, you may find yourself dealing with some other situations with maybe same script, different actors. So be aware of that, and just know that those are the things that have to happen in order for you to continue to learn your lessons in patience and level-headedness and answering to thy true calling. All right, that's the way I see it, Capricorn. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. If you would like to, please like and subscribe, share the video. You can hit me up on Facebook or Twitter too if you're interested in getting a personal reading. And thanks. I hope to talk to you guys again next month.